What is up, guys? Welcome back for another video. In this video I want to share with you guys the story of the mistake that made me quit pressure washing for 2 years when I was younger. And if you're wondering what's going on in the background, I am in Bangkok, Thailand right now. So yeah, just walking the streets, roaming around, freestyling it. So this is going to be helpful. This story is going to be helpful for some of you younger guys because I really want to emphasize the importance of mentorship and guidance in this video. So let's get into it. Real quick before we get started, I want to let you guys know about the special bundle I got going on right now. So for you guys who do not know, I have the 6-Figure Pressure Washing Academy. It's an online course, teaches you A to Z on how to get started with a pressure washing business, as well as my ebook, Simple Guide to Starting a Pressure Washing Business. And then a crash course on running Facebook ads so you can know how to market your business online the right way. If you are interested in that, plus a 1-hour coaching call with me, plus a free website for your business, then this offer is going to be for you. So all those things I just named, the ebook, both the courses, a 1-hour coaching time with me, and a website, for only the very, very select few, you can access it right now for $150. You get all those things for $150. Typically that would be at least $500 worth of value in my time. And I think this video is going to help you make a decision on that, because you're gonna, by the end of this video, you're going to understand the importance of like having some type of mentor or education before you enter this business, because that's what this story is about. Let's be honest, it's too good of an offer, so only a few people can have it, like 5 people, and that's it. So don't miss it if this is something you actually want to do. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. So for those who do not already know, I started pressure washing when I was about 17 years old. I used to cut grass before that. And so I wanted to do something less competitive, so somehow I came across pressure washing, and so I saved up some birthday money and then bought a pressure washer off of Craigslist and just started selling the service, right? Started going door to door without really knowing what I'm doing. All I have is a pressure washer. I don't even think of this when I first started. I didn't even have like degrees or anything like that. So like I just started off of raw, I don't want to say knowledge, just like kind of just like go, like hustle. It was really about hustle because I didn't have any skill set to back up what I was doing. Honestly, now that I know what I know now, I shouldn't have been offering the service. But after a few customers, I think my 3rd or 4th customer, I managed to get a lady from my church to let me wash her house. She wanted her driveway and her house done. And I charged her like $185 to do that. Now, with that being said, I'm trying to bob and weave throughout this traffic. But with that being said, I go do the job, driveway comes out great, house comes out pretty good, so I thought. About a week goes by, I get a phone call that says, hey, I've been noticing the house now that it's dry has some issues on the side of it. So I'm like, okay, no problem, I'll take care of it. So I pull back up to the house, and when I see what the issue was, it looked like somebody had drawn on the side of the house, like took like graffiti or like it just like somebody drew on the side of the house. Now, fast forward, because I know what that issue is now, it was oxidation. I oxidized the house out of lack of knowledge and education and understanding. So, but I didn't know what that was at this point. I didn't know what oxidation was. I didn't know what the issue was. So I'm panicking. I'm a 17-year-old kid. I don't really know what I'm doing. So immediately I'm panicking. I'm scouring the internet, trying to find answers of how to resolve this issue. I'm getting a bunch of crap answers. I mean, I went to forums, but mind you, guys were being very secretive online at this point about pressure washing knowledge, so I couldn't really find any good answers. The best answer I came up with, which was a terrible answer, was to use Armor All. Use Armor All to get it off. So I did that. I went to Walmart, bought some Armor All. I went back to her house again. I applied it. I leave thinking it's good to go. She's not home at this time. She's out of town. She comes back in town and is like this, it looks worse. I'm like, oh no. So at this point, I'm out of ideas. I don't know what else to do. I have no one to ask. I have no mentor, no guidance. So like, I'm panicked. And so when she had called back the second time about the issue, after I tried to resolve it, you could hear the frustration in her voice. It was gonna get more serious. It could have involved insurance, but I didn't even have insurance. So the only thing I knew to do at this point was to give her a refund, a full refund of the job. $185, you know, even though it took me hours and hours and hours, I made a mistake. But that mistake discouraged me so much that I literally quit pressure washing for 2 years after that, because I was like, I can't afford to make this mistake again. If I keep doing this, I won't be able to stay in business. So I quit out of not having anyone to guide me, I quit pressure washing. 2 years goes by. Finally, I get an itch. I'm like, yo, maybe I should start this business back up and just try to do something differently, try to learn a different method. So I just experimented. Still couldn't find much online. I think at one point I found some course online for like $200. Took the course, wasn't really that helpful, to be honest. I spent like literally $200 and it wasn't even that helpful. And all it did was teach me how to wash houses. And I still had questions when I was done because I was using kind of like very techie terms. So I still was like, all right, I don't really know what this means. But I learned that, I would never start another business in my life again without having any mentorship or guidance, because going into something with ignorance, had I had some previous education or a mentor, that would have never happened. Or when it did, I could have resolved it the right way. Luckily, she probably ended up calling a more professional company at the time to fix the issue. So that could have been a thousands of dollar mistake, but luckily it was just be able to be resolved for refund. But you don't always come out that lucky, and there are bigger mistakes you can make. So my point to this video is I got away lucky, but you might not. You might make a mistake that might cost thousands of dollars. And if you don't know any better, that's gonna put you out of business and you're gonna be discouraged. You're gonna quit like I did, except you might not come back to it. And I don't want that to be you. And that's why I do what I do on this channel, why I have all the free videos, and while I make offers like I did, before the video started, to give people a chance to say, hey, I'm interested in some mentorship. I understand the value of having guidance before I start a business, so that's why I do what I do. And for you guys who might not have the money to, take advantage of the full offer, you can buy the ebook, you can buy the course separately and save yourself some money. Regardless of what you do though, whether you just choose to buy something from me or whether you choose to buy nothing at all and just get free education, that's perfectly fine. But just make sure that you take what you're doing seriously and you desire to be an expert and not just a novice, because you will make a lot of mistakes, whether it's spending too much time doing something, which time is money, or you actually make a mistake that's going to cost you thousands of dollars, and then you don't know how to fix it, or something that can't be fixed because you use the wrong chemical or wrong process. So do not make the mistake, guys. Anyway, if this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, if you're interested, take advantage of the offer because it's not going to be available long. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out from Bangkok, Thailand. Much love.